Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids. It is Monday and we are kicking the week off with a couple of events that to me look fairly weak. I will be honest. Let's jump in first to the summon pool. It's the Protector summon pool. We've got headline champion. It's Graco's Turndrake. He is one of the new champions that's part of course, the Chaos Awakes event. He's the headliner. Then the other legendaries, we've Alsgore, uh, the Knave of Hearts, Knocked. Actually, I like a lot. Operden is better now. Yeah, we've got the. Honestly, looking at these, this is probably the worst summon pool we've ever had. I think this one is very, very weak. These champions are all okay. I would say, broadly speaking, this to me feels like a very B tier uh, summon pool, right? These are not champions that you chase generally. These are champions that you pull, and you're like, oh, that might help out Faction Wars or might help out Curse City, a bit of a niche team. If you get them early game, of course, any legendary can be game defining early game, but they're pretty mid. I'm not super excited. Like, I do think Bell's very good for Orc Faction Wars. They're Faction War MVPs. Brakos is probably the best one. He does have block damage for 1 turn on a 3 turn cooldown. So I think you might be able to run him in like Demitha style teams. I'm not 100% sure. It's also worth noting Alsgore has 2 turns of block damage on a 4 turn. So you also should be able to use him in, any, what's the word? Like any of the Rosh card type teams for Demon Lord Clan Boss. But yeah, that's such a niche little thing. Grakos is quite strong generally. AoE decreased defense, block buffs is good. Then he has increased defense, block damage as well. His A1 does a bit of damage, heals. And then he also gives you just 10% more damage if you've more than 50% HP and you have a buff from him. So he's good. He's actually a very, very solid legendary. But I don't know if he makes it into any absolutely top end teams. I think it'd be very, if you got him as a new player, my goodness, he would help you like crazy in Hydra, in Chimera, and so on. He's just giving you nice big damage boosts. He's like an Ugo, but instead of healing and cleansing, he's bringing this more damage mitigation, damage prevention, and then he's bringing you the damage boost, which is nice. I have him. I actually pulled him in the 2x, 10x. I'm building mine right now in Feral. Mine is being built in Feral. But I think you could really build them in Reflex and four-piece Reflex, potentially alongside four-piece Merciless to cycle his cooldowns would be strong as well. He's going to be very strong for Faction Wars too. But Faction Wars Hard is pretty strong for Demon Spawn. They're kind of smashing it. To be honest. So, yeah, I think it's the weak summon pool. Let's take a quick gander at the events. There's going to be a Gear Ascension tournament, which will give Prism Crystals. So, that usually doing stage 25 of Phantom Shogun is the best. Stage 25 of Sand Devil is good as well. I'm not seeing the crystals show up anywhere else. So, I think it's just the one free summon from the looks of it. We've got another event dungeon tournament coming up as well. We've got Ice Golem, Dragon, Fire Knight, Ice Golem. We've got, wow, non-stop gear dungeons at the same time and so on. Now, here's the other thing to point out. Champion Chase tournament this weekend, which will be including points for the Titan event. If you're doing that, you are best off, of course, saving these until the final day, right? And summoning on the final day so you get Champion Chase points. Though bear in mind, you won't be able to buy any more if you want to spend lots of money. You won't be able to buy any prism crystals on the last day. Again, for me, this is an easy skip in my opinion. There's good epics in here. The epics are actually quite good. They're some of the better epics actually. It's a good epic selection. So, yeah, if you're if you've got the ability to get the one free pull from that Gear Ascension tournament, and you need any of these epics or the legendaries, it's probably worth doing it and getting the one free pull to help you out a bit in Faction Wars. Or if you need to, whatever, still empower the epics, fine. So there we go. That's that. Now, we also have the Demonic Deck of Fate. We've got 4 days for this thing. And there we are again, 1,000 points to flip. And we have 40 cards total. So 40,000 points for everything. One thing that's nice this time around is that there's more epic cards than there often are. They really change these numbers a lot, so that's always something to look out for. There's a good set of epic cards, which is nice. Um, you've got your fate chest coming in as well. There's no pinning rarity though, so you're not guaranteed to get any of those. It's very much a gamble. But these are the total rewards from under the cards. It's really not much, I will say. Yet you get 3 of the rare relic crafts. They're basically useless, right? 2 of the epic crafts, they're pretty useless as well. You get 1 legendary craft, 1 6-star speed glyph, a few little bits. It's very little. This is super sparse. Yeah, this is super sparse. I am not impressed with these rewards at all. Now, if you're doing the Titan event, there's demon points, so you might need those. For me, this is the other event I'm skipping. I skipped the summon rush. I'm skipping this deck of fate. This means that sort of guarantees I'm not getting the 5-star soul, but I'm fine with that because I'm not planning to use this champion. So I'm good. I think I'll be getting the 1,000 points. I'm pretty close to that. So I'll aim for the 1,000 points and I might pick up a few extra bits here. I wouldn't mind an avatar, but I'm really not too bothered about pushing for the 1,500. It's just too expensive. So yeah, I think that this is a very small selection of rewards. Yeah, I don't know. Now, here's the thing. You don't have to get all of them. Any little bits you pick up along the way, flip a few cards, potentially get some relic bits. That's not bad. So, for an event where you just flip a few cards, actually quite good. But not something I would be chasing. And how do you chase it as well? Here's the problem, the big problem. Dungeon divers and summoning souls from Soulstone. So Soulstone Rush, Dungeon Diver Soulstone Rush, pretty dreadful. You get 4,500 points for an Eternal Soulstone, so it's what, 9? Pretty much 9 Eternals to max out this thing, which is crazy. 40 Immortals, more than that, maybe 50 Immortals. I don't know, quick maths, not sure, but it's a huge amount of Soulstones, and it's it's not during a 2x for the souls. It's not during a 2x, so I really can't recommend it. I will be honest. I just don't think there's enough stuff in here. The rewards are not good enough to give up a bunch of 2x boosted soul chances, especially when I'd say the new hardest content in the game, the event dungeon and faction wars hard. I'm going to probably do a video on whether they're too hard. That might come out tomorrow because we got some news today and our regular faction war video. So maybe tomorrow I'll have a video on that. But you need souls for these, right? The bosses just do way more damage and take way less damage if you don't have souls on your champions, because that's good game design apparently. So yeah, you're just kind of so I really can't recommend it. That rolling the dice for 1 relic is cool, but unless you've got absolutely buckets of resources, I'm not seeing it, guys. I'm really not. So there you go. For me, this is an easy skip, though I will pick up some bits. I'll be doing some dungeon divers, especially with the Corrosa dungeon. I'll be farming that thing. And that's actually a good thing, right? Again, coming back to this would be my advice. The Corrosa thing overlaps this, very much so. It's a great time, right? And I'm going to, pick up a few demon points to get a couple more milestones along the way. But I'm going to go hard on this Corrosa's Conquest. Like, why not? Max out the Corrosa Conquest, get some demonic deck of fate stuff rolling, and be happy. Great, cool. Flip some cards. Maybe I get some relic fragments, and I'm good. It's good. Again, you don't have to max out the deck of fate. I really don't recommend that. That seems to me terrible. But flipping a few cards from Dungeon Divers could be really worthwhile. And yeah, you probably want to grind the event dungeon at some point, so that might be a great time. So yeah, couple other bits coming up to look out for. We've got like the whole week of stuff. Nothing too exciting. I'm definitely looking forward to the next week, really. Champion Chase, there's going to be a big champion training tournament at the end. So yeah, it looks like there's not going to be any Heroes Path or anything. This looks to be it for the week, right? Just lots of dungeon tournaments, this deck of fate, another Corrosa dungeon tournament, and then yeah, champion chase and champion training at the weekend. For me, as I said, I'm planning to, I think, skip all of them, but just grind the Corrosa dungeon because my silver's been massively ripped apart. Always need pinpoint gear, so yeah, that's me. Exciting? No, not really. There we go, guys. Hopefully that's helpful. Let me know what you think about these events. For me, they are poor. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.